You're listening to The Hammerin' Hank Show with Henry Ochs and Ryan Hoppe. Hammerin' Hank Show.
Yeah. Yeah. Hammerin' Hank, legend on the airway spree. Autistic kingpin, Cali's hard OG. Wild 949, he the voice they need. Doghouse days, laying down the creed. Too legit to quit, Hammerin' Hank on fire. Mic in hand, lifeline and wire. Radio beast ain't showing no tire. Underdog champion, always going.
What up, Hammerin' Hank?
What's going on, Ryan, buddy?
I'm doing great. So I talked to you before the show because I have a rule to save it for the air. And I said to you, how's it going? And you said, what was your answer you said to me?
Extremely good.
What is so great about your day right now, Hank? I love the energy.
I walked a lot today.
How much did you walk?
So far I have over 10,000 steps.
Cough button, you're good. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. If you want to leave us a voicemail or whatnot. I forgot. Do you have a pet?
A dog named Marley.
That's what it is. And does Marley come with you on the walks?
No, he doesn't.
Why don't you bring Marley?
Too lazy.
That is quite accurate when it comes to dogs. Now, Hammerin' Hank. I'm just kidding. Hammerin' Hank, let me load up the music. I am in the mood to talk about the NBA. Hanky, what did you think of the All-Star game?
It kind of sucked. The new format.
To say it was horrendous, I didn't really know what I was going into when I watched it. And when I saw that they were having like all the players there, I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this. I
didn't watch it.
I watched like they have 3 rounds of it, and I watched well, do you know who Candace Parker is?
Candace Parker is a WNBA player.
Yes, so you know who she is. So she and Shaq were kind of getting into it because she was trying to say that international players are taking over the league, and then Shaq's like, whoa. And then she's like, well, name me 5 players, and he's like, well, they're growing. Because Shaq's a narcissist and can't admit when he's wrong. It just was not a fun broadcast. And by the way, Hanky, I want to ask you, what do you think of Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart is a joke.
Why is he a joke?
Because he doesn't know how to play basketball right now.
And he also is not funny. The whole thing of, oh, I'm short. It's like, okay, we get it.
Like the rapper Too Short.
Yeah, you are in the Oakland area. What's your favorite Too Short song?
Cuss words.
That is a good one. It's very long. I like Life is Too Short. Or he has a song.
I do too.
He's got a song called Ain't God No Haters. It came out in 2021 or 2020, and it's with Ice Cube. It's one of my favorite songs. Hank?
Yes.
I'm in an okay mood, but I want to get into a better mood. Are you time for the jokes? Or are you ready for the jokes, rather?
Yes.
I cannot talk today.
Thumper from the trunk, punchlines cracking. Hank's joke hitting like a thumper from the trunk, punchlines cracking louder than a cat. No punk. Ryan Hoppe ride shotgun with Oak, dropping these last crew.
All right, Hank.
It's a Hammerin' Hank show.
Why don't oysters share their pearls?
Say that one more time.
Why don't oysters share their pearls?
Why don't oysters share their pearls?
Because they're selfish.
Next one, Hanky.
I told my suitcase that there will be no vacations to share.
How come?
Now dealing with emotional baggage.
Next one, bud.
Why do cows have bells?
Why?
Because their horns don't work. Parallel lines, so much in common.
What?
It's a shame they'll never meet.
Next.
What does the janitor say to when he jumped out of the closet?
What do you say?
Supplies. Ask my dog, what's 2 minus 2?
What is it?
He said nothing. Why did the tomato turn red?
Why?
Because it saw the salad dressing. I told my wife to do lungs to stay in shape.
Yeah.
That was a big step forward. Why do bees have sticky hair?
Why do what?
Bees have sticky hair
Why?
because they have honeycombs.
You're the
I used
best.
to play piano by ear,
Why?
but now I use my hands.
You're the best. Any more?
That's it.
Damn, that went by real fast, but I needed that, man. I'm not even in a bad mood, but you always cheer me up, Hank. That's why I wanted to do
Thank
this
you,
show.
buddy.
You're a legend. Are you ready
Thank you,
for?
buddy.
You are so welcome. Are you ready for what segment do we have here? Are you ready for pop music trivia?
Yes.
Turn on the show with Henry and Ryan. Pop trivia questions, yeah, no lying. Got my mind sharp like a blade that's flying. They asking those questions, got my brain frying. Hammerin' Hank's got the mic up high. Pop hits playing to the end of the sky. Gotta keep it real, can't let it slide. Answers in my head, can't let them hide. Pop trivia, yeah, we bringing the heat. Get your knowledge.
All right, what do you have for today, Hank?
In 1973, this lovely female artist had a top 10, actually it was the number 1 hit record called The Morning After. Could you please name this artist who had this hit record?
Cher?
No, Maureen McGovern.
Hell yeah, I've not heard of her. Was she good? Oh, jeez. Was she good?
She was very good.
Do you like any other songs by her?
That was the only song I liked by her.
It makes sense. Maybe a one-hit wonder. Next.
In 1985, this lovely female artist had a song called Angel. Could you please name this artist?
Sheryl Crow?
No, Madonna.
Oh, wow. I'm more of a into the group type of cat. Next.
In 1972, this artist had a song called Play Me. Could you please name this artist who had this hit record?
Let me think. Jimi Hendrix?
Neil Diamond.
So close, but so far. Next.
In 1981, this duo from Philadelphia had a hit called Did It in a Minute. Could you please name the artist who had this hit record?
Did it in a minute. Neil Diamond.
Hall & Oates.
So close. What
And
else?
that's it for today.
Let me think here. Which artist had a 2001 song "Hit 'Em Up" style?
Blue Cantrell.
I just thought of that randomly. I love that song. I don't know why she didn't have a bigger career. She's great. Hit 'Em Up
Because she
style.
messed up.
How did she mess up?
She hadn't had any more hits.
Yeah, she had a song called "Breathe" with Sean Paul that I like, but besides that, no good. Jay's or not. Here, man, I cannot talk today. I just did my 3-hour radio show, so I'm a little woozy. Hank, tell me about Jay-Z's potential new album.
Jay-Z, he was supposed to release his country CD.
Oh God, ew, why?
From rapper to country artist, that's no good at all.
A few people have done it though. Post Malone did it. What's his name did it? Jelly Roll. He was originally like a rapper talking about popping pills with a guy named Lil White.
Yep.
Hanky, you also have here. Well, first of all, before we move on, what is your favorite Jay-Z song? Give me 3.
It's a hard not like. That's the Jay-Z song I do like.
I like 99 Problems. I liked when he collaborated with Linkin Park. I like Heart of the City. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. I like the music he made with Beyonce.
I love Beyonce.
She's great. I am a part of the Beehive, kind of. I don't like her later music, but
I like her earlier music called Crazy in Love.
dude, one of the best songs ever. Upgrade You was a great song, too.
Okay.
I love when you say okay. It makes my day. Hanky, now I know you grew up a big fan of Disney, and you still are. Tell me some of your favorite Disney shows and movies, Hank.
I love the show Sydney to the Max.
I have not heard of it. What is it? Oh, jeez.
I think my bronchitis.
Cough button. Whenever Hanky has a cough, we do a routine called cough button, and I give out the voicemail number. If you want to leave a voicemail to Hammer and Hank, it's 856-494-6773. Maybe there's something you've always wanted to ask Hanky. Let's do that sometime. All right, we're back, Hank. What's up?
Sydney to the Max is a very, very good show.
What's it about?
A girl named Sydney Reynolds.
Did you like the there was a show, Buzz Lightyear, that came out in 2000 based off of Disney, or based off of Toy Story, obviously. Did you ever watch that?
No, I haven't, unfortunately.
It's on YouTube. Type in Buzz Lightyear cartoon. It's like action filled in that. It's really, really good.
You know another favorite Disney show of mine?
What? What is it?
Super Kitties.
I have not heard of Super Kitties. What is it like?
It's about action heroes who are super kitties.
Do you like cats?
I love dogs better.
See, that's our difference. We have differences on the show, which is what makes the show so great, Hank. I love cats. I'm more of a cat person. I love cats.
You're more of a cat person, huh?
Do you want to hear my?
I used to be a cat person.
Do you want to hear my cats meow during a hurricane?
All right.
Over and over.
That's interesting.
Yeah, my cat is definitely for me. She's very annoying, but I love her nonetheless. You know what I mean? Sometimes our animals have flaws, but we love them anyway.
I love my dog Marley.
What are some of your favorite parts about your dog?
He eats. Very living dog.
That is awesome, and that is what you deserve, Hank. Now, Hank,
Yep.
my favorite segment that we do. Are you ready for Prick in the Week? Prick of the
Yep.
Week? I cannot talk today.
Straight out the dim lit, Henry on the mic. What's this? Prick in the news, fools thinking they slick. Ryan got the scoop crew ready to expose. Shots fired, dodging pigs in the petty pros. Coppers in the back, Hoppe with that verbal machete. Every word a weapon, cameras rolling, y'all ain't ready. Keyboard warriors acting tough behind the screen. Between the lines, you get sliced like a deli cheese. Prick in the news, he's a thorn in your side. Exposing all your lies, there ain't no place to hide.
All right, Hanky, who is your prick in the news?
The Prick of the Week happens to be Draymond Green.
What happened with Draymond? Now,
Every time he plays a basketball game for the Warriors, he always tends to behave badly.
yeah, he definitely never grew up. Like, it was cool in 2016 and all those years that they went to the finals, but it has wore thin. That whole act of him acting like he's better than everybody got old.
I know. Because he behaves badly. Every time the Warriors lose, he starts crying. You remember the Boy George song Crying Game?
Yes, sir. Not really. What about it?
I love that song.
It's a great
I
song.
dedicate that song to him.
Do you have anybody else for Prick of the Week?
That's it.
Now, Hanky, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's spice it up a little bit. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back on the Hammer and Hank Show. But first, let's hear from Hanky's PSA.
The Hammerin' Hank Show.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammerin' Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and nonverbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeaks.org. This is Hammerin Hank, and I appreciate your kindness. People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Ochs, but my buddies may have known me as Hammerin Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to gain education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them, work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Listening to The Hammerin' Hank Show with Henry Ochs and Ryan Hoppe. Hammerin' Hank Show.
Cool, buddy.
My mic was off. You like this music, Hank?
Yes.
It's kind of like Dirty Harry vibe. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You ever seen the movie Dirty Harry?
No, I haven't. In fact, I haven't saw a movie in the theater since at least 2003.
You haven't seen a movie in the theater since 2003?
That's correct.
What movie was it?
It was the movie Wandering when I was promoting. I can't remember it, unfortunately.
Speaking of Wild 94.9, what are some of your, besides the BJ and the nightclub, what are some of your other favorite doghouse memories?
You know, I did this interview.
Oh, geez.
My cough is back.
You're fine.
I'm sorry.
Buddy, you are so good. You never need to say sorry to me. You're the legend here. Hammerin' Hank, what are some of your favorite doghouse memories?
I did an interview with an author who wrote a book on ghosts and poltergeists.
And what happened?
His name is Dr. Ashley.
And how did that go?
It went pretty good.
What were some of the things you asked? Do you remember?
You believe in ghosts?
I can't find that specific one on YouTube, but do you want to hear your interview with Frankie J?
Yes.
All right. Let's do that right here on the Hammerin' Hank Show with Henry Ochs and Ryan Hoppe.
All right, this is Hank with Frankie J.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the program, Baby Bosh.
No, Frankie J.
What's up, Hank?
Sorry, Frankie J. I got my Superfly Latino recording artist confused.
Oh, okay. It's no problem, man. It's all good. I forgive you.
It's been 10 years since you released Livin' La Vida Loca.
No,
that's not it.
Ricky Martin.
Please explain.
Please explain.
Well, I think you got the wrong artist on that one.
I know you're not Ricky Martin, because you groupies don't have penises.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I bet there are plenty of guys who like to give it up to you.
Are you aware that you're a legend, Hank, by the way?
Yes, I am, buddy.
I love that.
Frankie?
Yeah, I'm just kidding about the gay thing. You got plenty of guys that would love you.
You mean plenty of women or...
Whatever. Usually, in my celebrity interviews, I'd ask my guests about current events in the world of entertainment. But since there hasn't been any major news lately, I'm stuck.
What do you mean there hasn't been any
Only 55 celebrity deaths, including the biggest celebrity ever.
current events? I mean, look at what happened with Michael Jackson. He was...
That's sad.
Moving on.
Jay, the women of the Bay Area love you.
Oh, and I love them.
How many Bay Area women have you loved?
How many women have I loved?
Did you write this stuff, Hank? Or did they help you?
They helped me.
But you do a good job delivering it.
In the biblical sense.
Oh, my God. Well...
Seriously, though, ladies shock you, and I like to get the kind of booty that is presented to you on a daily basis.
I'm more off the cuff as a host, Hank. You are a 10 out of 10 at reading things, bro. You are so funny, man. I love you.
Thank you, buddy.
Wow.
Bases?
Wow. You wanna get some of that action too?
Yeah.
But you already get that action over here just by being here,
Right.
right?
Physically, is there anything about me that would be a turnoff to the...
Not at all.
Oh, really?
You're a handsome man, dude. Trust me.
I saw on Twitter that you took your wife to Disneyland for her birthday. Who's your
Yeah.
favorite Disney character?
My favorite Disney character has got to be Mickey Mouse.
Mine, the hairy godmother, because God, my mother's hairy.
Didn't quite say that right.
Hanky, what was some of the best advice that JV ever gave you?
Never give up.
JV was the man. I've played the audio before on the show of when I called into his show, and he thought my last name was Hope. It's hilarious.
Very funny.
Now, Hanky, we got a few things left in this show. All right, here. What are some of your future goals?
To get back into commercial radio, to continue podcasting, and to sing the national anthem at Modesto Nets game.
Did you see I made the video? I tagged them.
Yes, it did.
I for sure tagged them on that. And for people listening for the first time that don't know about Hammerin Hank's skill to sing the national anthem, he would be 100 times better than, let's say, Fergie. So here is his national anthem.
Hello, it's your buddy Hammerin Hank. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've always wanted to sing the national anthem at a Modesto Nets game, so this is my national anthem audition. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner it wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Beautiful job, Henry Ochs.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna email them. I'm gonna find their PR people and see if we can make that happen for you, bud.
Thank you, buddy.
Of course. Anything else you want to discuss, Hammerin Hank?
Well, I think about doing a PSA, a new PSA that is on autism and bullying.
I think that would be great, and I think you should do one on like cyberbullying and maybe people using the R word, like that piece of garbage, Elon Musk.
Retard.
Yeah, I think you should definitely do something where it says to stop using that word. Because I'm a big proponent.
I was bullied when I was in the group home and in my childhood.
I am so sorry, but the thing is, they were all, I don't want to say they were losers. They were troubled people, and look who came up.
I had to live in the house
Yeah.
full of juvenile delinquents in Modesto.
And-
that was back in the early to mid 80s.
And look at you now, Hank. You are one of the greatest radio hosts to ever touch the microphone, or speak into it rather, because you don't really touch it.
Thank you, buddy.
You are quite welcome. Anything else before we end this show, Henry Ochs?
I gotta give a shout out to my dad, my sister Sravette, my dog Marty, my buddy Lucky Eagle, everyone at the CEV First Church in Cache Valley, and everyone at the Normans in Cache Valley, which is a very good restaurant. I think you should eat there sometime.
I will.
And also to everyone in Kansas.
Hanky, you hear this music? You like it?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Now, Hammer and Hank, when do you want to record the Hammer and Hank show again?
Probably next Friday.
I think Friday's a good day. It's pretty turned up, pretty wild. Now, for people that are listening to my voice, if you want to hear Happy Hour, it's on this podcast feed. Search HOPPE Radio on literally every single major platform. And I'm on social media at Ryan Hoppe Radio. And you're DJ.
And I'm on social media at DJ Hammerin Hank, or on Facebook at Hammerin Hank 949.
And here's the thing, too. If you type in HAMMERIN, Hank, Hammerin Hank, without the G, on all the podcasting platforms, it'll show the episodes. But I made a playlist for the Hammerin Hank Show with Henry Ochs and Ryan Hoppe. If you type in Hammerin Hank Show on Spotify, all 7 episodes are there.
Cool.
Now, Hammerin Hank, this is your show that I'm producing and I'm a co-host. So it would not be right for me to do the official sign-off. So Hammerin Hank, sign us off, buddy.
Okay, we'll see you next Friday. Peace in your hood.
You're listening to the Hammerin Hank Show.